Hey sweethearts, Melanated Magic here with another banger coming at you. Today, you know me, I like to cut straight to the chase and get started with the messages. Today I'd like to talk about why you should not be trying to meet him halfway. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to watch this, thumbs down, but it might help you. Especially if you're the kind of woman that's always going out of your way for a man, you know, always buying him gifts, always trying to show him that you're meet you halfway. Why don't you open up your mind and listen to the message before you exit the video? I had to learn the hard way. The difference between me and other people is other people are stubborn and hard-headed and don't desire to hear wise counsel from older people who have been through it. With me, I didn't have anybody teaching me those things. I had to learn throughout the years with several mistakes, right? Because if nobody teaches you, you can't know any better until you do. And not knowing is not an excuse either, right? Because it's just detrimental for you. It's harmful for you. Because these men will come and I don't know what bonehead created this meet me halfway situation where a lot of men have it in their mind that a woman is supposed to meet them halfway. First of all, if you could meet me halfway with carrying a baby for half of the year, then we can meet each other halfway. If you could push that baby out half of the time when I'm giving birth, then you can meet me halfway, right? When I start having sperm and it starts coming into your ovaries because you have ovaries and is finding your egg and chasing you, then you can meet me halfway. Other than that, you will never understand what a woman goes through in her entire outmake, not just her hormonal, but just being a woman overall. And then on top of that, they expect for you to cook, clean, be mama, daddy, wife, lover, this, that. And then they want you to meet them halfway. Sorry, not sorry. I do not agree with that concept. In my concept, because again, I always have to be very specific, that I am talking for myself. These are my opinions, my viewpoints, what I've learned through my life, okay? So not saying if it's right, wrong, and you're free to put in the comments, post in the comments where your viewpoints are as far as my videos go, whether you have a different outlook. Put in the comments as long as we're respectful about it. I'm curious to know if it's working for you. I understand if you've been married, your husband got sick, something happened that's detrimental, and he's been the provider and he's been there, then you should stand up to be there for your man. But if he's expecting for you to meet him halfway and to bring half of the income home, I'm sorry, but that man, first of all, doesn't love you. Second of all, he's a fucking cheapskate. Third of all, he does not have a clue about what it is to be a man for a woman. I don't know how people are raised because we're all raised different. I was raised not being taught a whole bunch of things that I had to go learning through life experiences, but I sought out to learn, to change things, to see why things were the way they were, and to research things and test them out for myself to see, does this really work or not? Why would you want to be the kind of woman that's already going through everything in your outmake and then you still trying to meet a man halfway? What does a man do for you other than that he could work and the man's supposed to be the provider? The man's supposed to be your strength. The man is supposed to make you feel protected. And if you don't feel those three things, then something is wrong with that picture. So you trying to meet him halfway is not a good idea. So there are a lot of men that think that you have to, let's say they pay for the first date, for dinner, lunch, whatever. Hopefully they didn't take you to McDonald's with their cheap asses, because some of them are so cheap, they figure they just cheapskate you into getting into your underwear, or your panties, or whatever. And it's up to you whether you want to sell yourself that cheap. You shouldn't. You're so precious. You're so priceless. You're an empress. You feel me? And it's like I'm trying to wake my sisters up to stop making shit easy for these men. Oh, well, if it's tough for them, oh, freaking well, figure it out. There's other men that have beat the odds and have done it. You have to open your mind and be a strong person and be determined and open-minded and learn and try to start your own business. Try to Get a career where you're making enough income and where you're not living above your means. I'm not saying he's got to put you in a mansion and be buying you all Gucci and stuff, but he should be able to have a comfortable home for you, have you driving in a decent car. It doesn't have to be a Bentley, right? You should be able to wear decent clothes and look like a decent human being, like somebody that has a man that loves her, right? That's what I believe, because times have changed so much that people see things so thwarted nowadays that I get it that we're not in the 50s anymore, that we're in other times where money has changed and you need a 2-income household. Well, tell your man to go get a second job, get a part-time job, right? No, I'm not gonna not help. Of course I help. Of course I come in for but my husband has proven to me throughout the years we've been married that he's there, right? And we hit hiccups sometimes, and I step in and I do my part, but I don't meet him halfway. First of all, I got my own business I got to run. I got bills to pay in my business, right? So you should be helping me build my business up more, so later on, you know what, Damon Dash said something one day, and that really, I found that so beautiful. He said, no, when I'm with my woman doesn't have to ask for anything or beg for anything. I'm going to give her everything, because I've prepared myself to be that kind of man that can offer my woman what she deserves to have. And that way, when she has her business and starts her own thing, that's her money. She could put her money up so she could build herself up. And I'm still going to build her up because he's got it to where he built himself that way. And you could say you're not Damon Dash, but you are who you are, and you should work with what you have. Everybody has gifts. It's just a lot of people get complacent, and then they just want a woman that will settle with them the way they have with life. And hey, if there's somebody for everybody in this world. You get me? So if you're happy with meeting your man halfway, honey, who am I to stop you? Like my mother-in-law, rest in peace, says, you like it, I love it. Right? I have no qualms with how you desire to live your life. I'm just giving you advice that could possibly make your life better and easier if you just start believing more in yourself and loving yourself enough to stop making a man come and bring you more burdens when you already have your own going on. If somebody's not coming in your life to make it better and they don't have anything to contribute other than coming to tell you their feel sorry for me stories, and can't treat you the way you deserve to be treated, you shouldn't be with that individual. I don't know why it's like a lot of women are desperate to just be with a man. And as long as he's half of a man, he's good enough of a man. I had someone come tell me how she bought all these gifts for her husband. I buy my husband gifts, but I buy them sporadically to surprise him because he's a good partner. And yeah, I buy my husband gifts, but it's not like you doing all of that is not going to keep a man. Okay. You dressing all pretty and stuff, that's not going to keep a man. If a man love you, a man's going to love you for you, right? Because he loves all of beautiful, delicious you. And if he doesn't celebrate that, and he's always criticizing you, how you dress, how you this, and you got to go change yourself to make him love you, let them move on. You get it? So that's my opinion. That's my advice. Again, you could live your life however you desire, but I know I see women who ain't shit having a man taking full care of them while they just looking pretty, doing absolutely fucking nothing. Half of them dim-witted, have no fucking brain in their head. I'm surprised if some of them even think to start a business and actually do something intelligent. But you don't have to be like other people. You could be your beautiful, independent self where you can await for a man to come and treat you exactly how you deserve, because you are to set those standards that he knows not to. Because a man is going to feel just like a woman. We're going to feel each other out to see how far we can take it and what you're going to let me get away with and what you won't. And the moment a woman puts her foot down and a man knows, hey, you know, like, I don't like being grabbed like that. My husband used to do this to me all the time. And now it's like, yo, don't do that. Touch me with love or don't touch me at all. I don't like you putting your hands on me in any kind of way that I feel threatened in any way. And he stopped doing it. Why? Because I understand patterns. and how you let them get a one little thing. It could be such a small thing, like them grabbing you and then being like, sorry, you know, you pissed me off or whatever. And you're like, it's okay, I forgive you. Hell, fuck, no. That first time they do it, let it go. That's my advice. I hope this video helped you. Stop meeting him halfway. Let him be all the way man and you be all the way woman. Okay? And that way we start finding balance back again in this society and putting shit back in order that has been distorted. Somebody has to stand up for what's right in this community. Everybody can't be following each other. Please there be chosen ones who see the stupidity behind all of these things that I be posting in my videos, so you could go research and look it out for you. All you got to do is look around you in your surroundings and you see this shit happening all the time. And I'm like, why do women tolerate that shit? It's like, I get angry just thinking about all the shit I put up in my past, but never again. So go put that in your pipe and smoke it. Think about what I'm saying to you. I'm dropping you some real gems. And please, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like and notification bell so you can catch my videos when I post. I love y'all so much. And this is Melanated Magic, aka Your Spiritual Thug, checking out. Peace.